Hey everyone, I'm Isaac and welcome back to Isaac Reviews 2024. In recent years, there have been a few notable directors who've already been able to make quite a name for themselves despite having an otherwise small filmography. You've got the likes of the Daniels, Jordan Peele, John Watts, Ryan Coogler, Luca Guadagnino, Alex Garland, and of course, John Krasinski. He's already been able to establish himself as a talented director through his work on The Quiet Place duology, with his latest production also being at Paramount with If. Described by actor and producer Ryan Reynolds as a live-action Pixar film, I was definitely interested in If with its concept and visual presentation. Sure, the reviews from critics were kind of underwhelming, but I still held out hope in this movie being good. And after watching it on Thursday, I'd say it was. It centers around a girl named Bee, whose father was recently hospitalized for a surgery. At some point, she begins to see other people's imaginary friends who've been forgotten over the years and need new kids, and wacky hijinks ensue from there. Don't get me wrong, it's not a bad idea for a movie. In fact, I think had there been some retooling to the script and maybe an extra writer or two, this could have been great. Sadly, the biggest problem with If does come down to the writing, as a lot of the concepts feel rather underbaked with a lot of questions going unanswered, especially regarding how and why Bee is able to see the ifs in the first place. It also had some very rushed pacing with not a lot of time dedicated to world building, even if it starts out feeling rather tedious and takes a while for some of the more fun stuff to happen. Thankfully, those are the only major problems I had with If, as I thought it was a good movie overall. And the highlight is undoubtedly the stuff involving the title Imaginary Friends. Framestore knocked it out of the park with the animation and effects, with creative character designs, energetic animation, and seamless interactions with the live-action cast. There were also some extremely well-designed sets and costumes, beautiful cinematography, and a phenomenal score by the GOAT Michael Giacchino. I don't care if I praise him too much. If anything, I don't think we as a movie-going audience praise him enough for just how insanely talented he is. I also thought all the actors did a great job. For one, Ryan Reynolds had some excellent chemistry with child actor Cailey Fleming, but the massive voice cast was put to great use with the voice actors giving it their all with their performances, especially Steve Carell and Phoebe Waller-Bridge. This also marks as one of the final on-screen performances from Louis Gossett Jr., who unfortunately passed away earlier this year, so it was nice to see him in one more movie following his death with his performance being really good. I also found the movie to be quite heartwarming, especially with its message about the importance of friendship. Even if the writing could have been better, it's at least a film that you'll be able to walk out of with a good feeling. Overall, while not as good as I was hoping it could be, I had a decent time watching If. Sure, the writing was rather weak and there were some ideas it could have explored better, but it was still a fun experience with some top-tier visuals, great performances, and lots of heart. It's certainly a change in tone from John Krasinski's previous directorial efforts, but I'd say this is worth watching if you're in the mood for a nice family experience. 7 out of 10. If only I could have given it a higher rating. Next time, I'll be talking about Thelma the Unicorn. It certainly had my attention with it being based on a book by the same author of The Bad Guys, but the end result, while not terrible, was still painfully mediocre. Anyways, thanks for watching this episode of Isaac Reviews 2024. Again, I apologize for having to use a text-to-speech voice in this video, seeing as how I'm still healing from my wisdom teeth surgery and want to try and give my voice a rest for a few days. In the meantime, if you like this video and want to see more like it, then consider subscribing to this channel. See you all next time.